Hi there, Aries. It's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your March 18 through 24th reading this month, March 2021, the 18th through the 24th. Checking out your energy and present time, what is going on here with you. And we're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You might want to check your placements to get an overall picture of your energy this month. And there we go. Okay. What is going on with you this month, Aries? Love, love, love. Lots of love stuff all of a sudden. Okay. Wow. All right, Aries. Let's check this out. I'm also going to ask 3 questions at the end of this reading, so you can pause it. I'll give you a moment just in case you need to pause the video and get your questions together, but I'll use the Angel Oracle to figure that out, and I'll let you know when we do that. But for now, I want to talk about what is going on in your energy in present time. So in your energy in present time, we have got coming from this place of the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is the in-love king. He's also action-oriented when it comes to situations and issues regarding love, regarding his heart. He's always coming from his heart. He's always coming from that space within his heart. He's coming from compassion. He cares about how you think and how you feel. He cares about your feelings. He cares about your emotional IQ. I love his little face. Oh my gosh. His nose. Okay. So, coming from this place of emotion being very important in your energy this month. Okay. Your higher self is talking about having your dreams coming into fruition. You've made some wishes here, and your higher self is acknowledging your wishes that have been made. And here we have Temperance. Your angels and guides are talking to you about patience. It's like throw it out there, throw it out to the universe, make your order, claim your order, but then let the universe do its work. Let it alchemize, let it come into play. And I know our personality selves don't like to deal with divine timing, but this is about divine timing. Let it cook. It's still cooking, Aries, but your higher self and your guides are acknowledging what you have sent out there, and they're saying that it's cooking. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh, this is hysterical. I have resistance to divine timing. This is like, I want timing to happen right now. I want it to happen right this second. And it's like I have resistance to this not coming into play during my personality self time. And that's my puppy dog wanting to come inside. So here, releasing the idea that everything is fulfilled right now, right in this moment. There's something that needs to happen before these things can come into fruition. Like so much information here about divine timing and about being patient and about things alchemizing. So I just want to see, what is it that needs to happen? What is it that needs to happen in order for these wishes to come in? More waiting. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck, and he's reversed. And so this is about literally halting, stopping. Okay, so something needs to be looked at here that hasn't been looked at. It's almost like not a warning, not like be careful what you wish for, but it's like there's something else that is important to think about in relationship to these wishes or these desires. So let me look at that. It's like halt, and then when you're having patience and when this is happening, when you're in this, it feels like, when you feel like you're in stagnation, Aries, there's a reason for it. And it's usually having to do with a learning process. There's something that needs to be discovered or seen in order for these other things to come in, or there's something that needs to be discovered and seen before your higher self even wants this other thing to come in. Okay, so just dropped a card on the floor. It is the Three of Cups. So there's something having to do with incorporating other people into this mix. So it's like pulling other people into I'm hearing reciprocity, but pulling other people into this celebration or pulling other people into this party for some reason. It's like not leaving, not doing this all alone. And sometimes this desire card or this wish card has to do with fulfilling your own wishes rather than incorporating other people. But there's something about coming from this place of complete love and understanding and compassion for others, for self and for others. But what needs to happen, there's some kind of help because other people need to be brought in. Okay, Aries, let's look at the heart of the situation. The heart of the situation is talking about some kind of victory. And it's a victory after a long haul kind of thing. It's a victory after some troublesome time. I mean, the troublesome time can be like, I've been waiting and that feels troublesome. But it's like the victory card for the Six of Wands. It's like, this is definitely victory. This is definitely winner chicken dinner. But it's coming from a place of knowing hardship. It's like I've struggled or I have fought to get where I am. You know, I have put it out there for everyone to know that I work hard and I struggle and I am good at what I do because I work at it and I have training and I have education or whatever it is. And so this is like now that I have won, now that I have gotten to this place of victory, everything is going to change. Everything is changing. There's a complete shift. There's a complete rebirth because of this. Okay, that's the heart of the situation. So you're not messing around this month, Aries. Happening now and into the near future, again, is talking about not, okay, so this is about reciprocity. This is about pulling other people in and celebrating them. This can also be acknowledging other people that got you, that helped you get where you are today. Definitely having some gratefulness and acknowledging other people. That's what this Six of Wands needs to do as well. That's the Six of Wands challenge. It is to acknowledge the people who helped you along the way. So this Six of Pentacles here is talking about really like exerting a whole lot of your own energy and not feeling the give and take, not feeling the giving and receiving aspect. So let me just ask a little bit about that, Aries. What's going on there? On one hand, it's like maybe you got here by yourself and you worked hard by yourself, but there are always people surrounding us. There's somebody, there's something that needs to be acknowledged here in your leveling up. So what's going on with this doing it all yourself energy? Right. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about you being independent. But when it's reversed, it's like I'm committed to something, but I have some kind of, I'm distracted. I'm committed, but I'm distracted by something. And I want to know what the distraction is. The distraction could very well be I'm not asking for enough help and I need to ask for more help. It could be that you're asking for this huge thing of the universe. The universe is like, sure, buddy, we're totally going to hand this over. But is it going to be too much for you to handle by yourself? It's like this whole being patient, wait for it, that type of energy, but like totally halting and stopping. This is also halting and reevaluating your resources. And then all of your resources are happening now and into the near future. And it's like, do you need to get a team together, Aries? Do you need to get some kind of team together to help you out and do this? But I want to pull another card for that. What's going on with doing all this yourself or managing all these resources alone? Yeah, this is like, I need to lift that burden. I definitely need to consider what's coming here, and I need to make sure that I'm not completely full of anxiety when it shows up, because then I'll be stuck. I won't be able to move. So it finally shows up in divine timing and I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. Your big picture is talking about, again, this like, it's not this huge pause. It's not like for years. It's just like, okay, we need to figure something out right quick. We need to make a decision. And it's even like, you know what the decision is. You know what the decision is. You're just not ready to make it yet, or you need some more information in order to make the decision. So there's no shame in that game. Gather more information. Okay, past, present, future. In the past, it's like you know, again, with it's like no apologies. In the past, it's like, I'm not pursuing something, or I am not even maybe giving credit where credit's deserved. And maybe, Aries, this is you. Maybe you're the one who hasn't received the credit that you deserve. And present time goes along with the heart of the situation. Here's the victory. Here is the rebirth. Here is the next chapter, a complete new chapter. Here is leveling up and walking through the threshold, and it's like graduating. But then we have the Queen of Wands reversed. And again, it's like once you get to this level, you're going to have all of this energy, and it's even like all of this power, but you have to know where you're going to channel it. You have to have a place for it to go. And there's some kind of hidden truth or hidden knowledge in your trajectory, Aries. There's something hidden. Let's look at what that is. Something hidden. What is it? It's this hidden truth. It does have to do with emotions. This is way deep inside of you. It's like this deep intrinsic, oh, my puppy dog wants to come in. This deep intrinsic desire to do this by yourself. Here's the Hermit reversed, and this is being totally isolated. You're coming with me, Sue. Open the sliding glass door and let this girl in. All right. So there's this intrinsic desire to do things on your own, or perhaps to figure this out on your own. You know, the funny thing is, it's like the Queen of Wands, she is the top dog. I mean, the top dog is the king in relation to tarot hierarchy, but ultimately, you know, the queen is the behind the scenes top dog. And she's reversed, though. It's like she needs some action oriented energy so that she can move and do what she needs to do. And this outcome is talking about this intrinsic need to be alone or to be isolated. What is this about? I'm going to ask your higher self, Aries. And your higher self is talking about switching channels and changing it up. There's something about switching channels and changing it up from what you have previously wanted. And I feel like this is previously just doing this by yourself. You don't need to do this by yourself. Changing channels, though, yeah, this is exactly, okay, so when the Seven of Pentacles is proper, it's like, okay, I'm putting my time and energy and effort into this situation. I'm evaluating whether or not this situation, you know, the stuff that I'm doing for this, the energy that I'm putting into this, is it rendering the outcome that I want? It's reevaluation. And when it's reversed, it's like, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to switch channels. It's time to do this in a different way. Or it's time to invest in a different project that's going to give me what it is that I'm really wanting. So your higher self is talking about using your energy in a different way to get what you want. And I feel like this is the old way, doing it by yourself, and the new way is bringing people in. Okay, Aries. Let me ask your angels and guides. What's going on here? Oh my gosh, your angels and guides are like, just hold the phone. Your angels and guides are talking about you're still in this process of, wow, I'm hearing divine prominence, which is so fascinating. It's like divine prominence. It's like being put up on a pedestal in a divine way. It's like, this is purpose. This has to do with your purpose. This is still your purpose. This is still your show. It's still your divine essence, but it's something that needs to be seen here. I will say this, aside from pulling other people in to even celebrate your victories, I'm also wondering about the joy that you're feeling in your endeavors. Like it feels like you need to experience, you need to pay attention to how joyful you are around this. This wants to jump out. Right. And this is about being unplugged from something. It's kind of like being in and out. It's in and out energy. It's like I come in, I go out. I come in, I go out. And then here's the joy. And it's like release the idea that there's joy in this. There's something about joy that needs to be reflected in your purpose, Aries. And I want to ask for some advice. The first advice that we haven't gone over just yet has to do with, geez, again, it's like evaluate and look at where you are out there alone, out there by yourself, feeling abandoned perhaps. And maybe even this is how you started this whole project. It's like you had to do this out of necessity, really. But let me get some more advice for you, Aries. What is going on? This is a past pattern. It's a past pattern that you're bringing from past lives. It is something that feels nostalgic. It's like taking care of other people. It's taking care of emotions. It's taking care. This can also be very much internalizing your own emotions. But this is past. You know, and this Five of Pentacles can also talk about seeking sanctuary, being your advice, seeking sanctuary, asking for help when you need it, Aries. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is ask the Angel Oracle 3 different questions. You can ask yes or no questions. And there she is. That's Rainbow. You can ask yes or no questions. But take a pause, figure out what your questions are, and I will go ahead and pull cards for question number 1, whatever it is. And I'll pull a couple of cards as clarifiers too. So the first card that wants to come out is improving your health. That makes so much sense to me. It makes so much sense to me, Aries, about improving your health, because with your spread that has just come out, it's like doing all of this yourself and internalizing all of these emotions. Oh, that can really take a lot of your essence, and it can take a lot of your energy. I want to pull one more clarifier here for that first question. And it is the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is talking about if you want to move forward in these endeavors and watch your ships come in kind of thing, it's really important to be on top of your self-care. So that's what I'll say to you about that. This is question number 2. So for question number 2, we get big happy changes, which is exactly what looks like is coming, Aries. These big happy changes, it's just like figure out your status here, figure out how you're wanting to be when they come in. So I love that so much. I feel like the first one was a yes, by the way. Definitely the second one is a yes. I want to get a clarifier for this. Right. Here's the 10 of Swords. Big happy changes. As soon as you move on from these past programs of doing things on your own, taking care of others to your own detriment, these big happy changes are going to occur. I do feel like this is pulling other people in and asking for help. Oh, there's another card that popped out. And well, yeah, totally. Here's the 6 of Pentacles. So we're doubling up on that. You have the 6 of Pentacles and you're happening now and into the near future. And now you're having it. There are going to be big happy changes as soon as you release the stress of anxiety and doing all this yourself. It's almost like, Aries, if I don't do it myself, it won't be done right kind of thing. And there's some kind of reciprocity that has to happen. There's some kind of give and take that has to happen. If you're doing all of this stuff, you need to be compensated for it somehow. It's either some kind of energy exchange. So that's what that's about. Okay, so question number 3, whatever your question is for the third question, it is take action. And I feel like that is a big yes as well. So Aries, take action. I do feel like this is talking about taking action to improve your health, taking action to delegate when you need to delegate, ask for help when you need to ask for help. But I want to clarify this take action card. And it is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you can definitely be the director. You can be the director of taking action. You it's almost like the whole thing about saying yes neutrally and saying no neutrally. You can say yes and no neutrally. It just is what it is. You don't have to worry about other people's feelings. Just say what it is that you need, and someone can say, yes, I can do that, or no, I can't do that. And vice versa. When someone asks you for something, yes, you can, or no, you can't. There are other things going on. It's being neutral about that. But taking action, I feel like this is about delegating, and it's about finding the people. And Aries, you're good at this. The fiery, you can find people who you know that they're good at what you are asking them to do already. Don't, pair somebody up with a job that you probably know they're not going to be good at, especially when you're needing their help. So ask the people that you know can do the job or whatever it is, but this is delegating and this is directing. So this is being able to also influence other people to do what you want them to do, but also something that they want to do. It's like bringing them in on a job, bringing them in on a project that they want to be a part of. So it's a win-win for everyone. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for being with me today. And I'm looking forward to your full moon readings toward the ends of the month there. And let me know if this resonated with you, and I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful month, Aries.